Welcome back to another episode of Smith Plays Amnesia The Bunker. And boy, do we have an episode for you today. I ramble, I get scared, and most importantly, I do some testing to figure out how to beat this monster. So, I'll see you on the other side. Inventory, I got do not have my gun, don't have anything. Okay. Well. No flashlight. Okay. I can craft. Okay, break these, good stuff. Anything. Lights. Nothing under the pillow. Rule number 1, touch everything. Look under everything and turn everything over. There's always some kind of secret around here. But if not, I guess we can just keep going and touch everything else in this game. Pens, typewriters. Oh, medical. Ah, perfect. Okay, I guess I gotta look for some locker stuff. I'm gonna try to be brave, because I don't know if I've mentioned this in the... Oh, there's a hole in this playthrough yet, but I am not exactly the best with horror, even though I absolutely love the genre, so I'm gonna do my best to put on a brave face and keep pushing forwards. Because if I can't beat this game, then I can't make content, and if I can't make content, then I'll never learn video editing. So I consider this a challenge of self-growth as well. Okay, I am gonna play under the assumption that the monster is not gonna show up quite yet. It's too early in the game. Usually in horror games that I know of, there's at least one point where the monster shows up, we get introduced to it, and then it just starts hunting you. So, for now, I'm gonna take it a little easy. Or at least I'm gonna try to. Alright, so I'm gonna try a little something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 25 seconds. Okay, so 25 seconds, give or take. So, I'm gonna write that down actually in real life because I like to make sure I have all my details. Does this thing continue to... Okay, can I charge this and use it? Can I charge this and use this later? Okay, I don't like those noises, but... 1, 2, 3. And now I put it away. I'm gonna wait 25 seconds and see if the flashlight, I can use it automatically or if it just runs out. Something I should probably do at the beginning of any game like this. I just gotta test the limitations of the mechanics. Like, if I'm gonna run out of flashlight later, I'd rather know than figure it out when I need to use it. Let's take a look at that flashlight again. Okay, 25 seconds. 3 cranks. Okay, let's go through the door then. Actually, you know what? Let's... 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nope. I don't like these holes I keep seeing. I feel like something's gonna pop out of there, and it might be too early for stuff to pop out of there, but I don't want to risk it. I just want to get out of here.
Is someone there? I am over here. Oh, I thought I was the last one. The officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape. You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off. Please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please. Take it.
Get some ammo. I mean, obviously, I'm not actually gonna kill him. I'd rather just keep the book at 2 bullets. I can work with this. 25 seconds. Oh, okay, that kind of solves the problem right there. I don't have to waste the bullet. But, okay, the holes, I'm right. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to a safe. Okay, can I actually? No, I cannot. Okay, I can't manually save, so I'm gonna try to stay out of trouble until I can find a save point. Shit, how did Amnesia do this before? I love the darkness. I love the darkness. Can I break this any other way? Fuck it. Fuck it, we're doing it. Oh, I don't like these noises. I'm actually playing this game with headphones on, and I don't usually do that. So, maybe later I'll tell you a funny story, but, ooh. Okay, we're, I think... Okay, saving progress. There we go. That's good. Fatty beast, the mouse move. Let's read some stuff.
July 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony.
Locker codes, symbols. Okay. Oh, it's like Resident Evil. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Okay. First aid, save it for later. Flashlight, I need that. Pistol, I need that. Anything good in here? Nothing, zilch, nada. Oh wait, drawers. Okay, map. Map. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember any of this. I can't remember if Rebirth had a map like that. And I'm struggling to remember. But, ooh, nice. Okay, 6939. More notes. I'll look at that later. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. And by that, I mean I'm just gonna keep running into the wall over and over again until it breaks. Okay, so funny thing is that I actually am binge watching all of Doctor Who. And there's an episode called Heaven Sent, and it's about the Doctor being trapped in, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's basically very Amnesia-like. He's trapped in a castle, and he has to figure out how to get away from this monster. And in doing so, he has to do a certain thing multiple times in order to kind of get it right. Kind of something like that. I can't tell you the specific details because I don't want to, so I'm going to muddle up my description of the episode a little bit. Well, anyways, I am going to... Okay, just to make sure, because I have short-term memory and I want to make sure I save. Progress save. I'm going to use up all the gasoline. And I'm going to run. I'm going to do a mad dash through the map. To see if the monster comes out when I run. And I'm gonna see if there are certain places where I'm just gonna die. Okay, I am gonna die. I think if... Okay, let's read those notes, because I know in Amnesia you have to like read the notes. It'll tell you what to do. Okay, do not light any fires near the fuel. Do not fire weapons near the fuel. For God's sake, do not smoke your cigarettes near it. Stores only ceramic. Okay, that's not useful at all. And the rats, careful with corpses. And we're turning it on. Okay, this clock can come in handy. Okay, it's 1:06 in the morning. whenever the power runs out, I'll know how long I had. Oh, what was the password again? 9. Okay. I guess we're going back to codes. There we go. 6939. Six, 9, 3, 9. Okay, everybody. I'll see you on the other side. Because I am definitely going to die. Dynamite in arsenal. Detonator in the rope. Okay. Okay, so that means we have at least some sense of direction of where to go. So, if I can remember where everything is located, I'm sure we can find our way through. Does the monster like that noise? Let's find out. Oh god, he's gonna jump scare me. Or maybe I'm safe because I'm in the light? I mean, maybe. Okay, this door opens, and... okay, that's where I came from. I am literally clenching my eyes right now because I am terrified. You know, I find it funny how in games like these, I find it so much more comforting to have a gun than to have nothing. As if the bullet would even do anything to a monster. Okay, I know this thing is probably gonna track them. Oh, there's a hole right there. I did not notice it. I'm gonna approach the hole right now. And I'm gonna see what happens. If I live, it might be safe to go near the holes, at least for now. I assume the monster's gonna come out through there. But if he doesn't, I know that there's gonna be some kind of scripted event later, so, you know. But if I don't get jumped, it just means I'm kind of safe for now. Turning my back to the hole. I don't want to look into the hole, but if it kills me now, that's fine. So, gonna show up? Nope. Come on. Come on. I know you're in the hole. Okay, I'm gonna try something else now. I'm gonna shoot into the hole. Make a nice loud noise. Really? Nothing? Honestly, I was expecting something that time. Consider the... okay, this is loop number 1, I guess? Because I know I'm gonna die, and I'm just doing this to practice. Don't care about the fuel. More fuel. Okay, there's gonna be fuel in this corner. This door, I can't move it. Okay. Fuck. I guess I need another wheel. Okay. That thing's gonna break, and I'm gonna need wheels. That's gas. Can I shoot gas? I do not have enough bullets, do I? No, I do not. Okay. This gun is useless at this point. Wait. Oh. There we go. That's interesting. Anything in there? Okay, there's a room here, and I can unlock through here. Is this Arsenal? You're telling me you're telling me that right now in this room. I don't have the bullet anymore. Yeah, it just doesn't do shit. Voucher, do you have something for me? 2841. Voucher. Was that an Alien reference? $2841. I'm seeing a lot of good things in these lockers, so hopefully we'll be able to come back later and get some of them. Oh, okay. So this is Resident Evil style. Okay, no, okay. That's good. That's good. I'm learning what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to find Delisle. Can I just guess the number? Okay, I could, if I really wanted to, guess the number. Just come here each time, guess the number, and just keep doing that until I eventually hit it. But I am not gonna do all that. I'm not that crazy. Do not make noise, huh? Okay. I'm making noise. Come on, show me. Show me the goods. Making lots of noise here. Come on, come get me. Come get me. You want me to make it easier for you? Get me. Come on. Come on. It's nice and dark in here. You want this, don't you? Also, I am just doing this because I'm afraid, to be honest. I do not want this monster to come get me, but if it does, at least I'll know what it looks like. And most importantly, I'll know what triggers it to show up. Not gonna lie, every single time I feel like I'm in the clear, something always happens that makes me feel like the monster is actually gonna show up, and then it doesn't. So, congrats to this game for playing around with my expectations and keeping me on edge, you know? By any chance, do I actually have the code somewhere on me? Because I need that. Delisol. Okay, I bet it's in the other rooms. Okay, let's just get going then. I thought that rock was the monster. That rock right there. Crank, crank, crank. I'm making lots of noises. Come on, come get me. Come and get me. Shit, the lights are still on. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, every time I talk in the mic, I feel like the monster can hear me, even though I know that's not the case. Is that weird? Okay, I know that at some point I'm just gonna stop doing the cranking, but for now, as long as we're testing all this stuff. Yes, I'm gonna put in the last bit of gas. Gonna combine this, do that. Oh, I don't need this right now. Let's put the gas. And that was about 12 minutes. Those gas tanks I put in were 12 minutes. I put 3, so each tank. What's math? I'm an English major. Four minutes. Each gas can approximately gives me 4 minutes of time. I assume that it won't. It's possible the more stuff I leave on, the faster it drains the battery. I am going to try. Her name is Jenny Sell or something. Oh, fine. Oh, it's a little thingy. Is that a grenade? Crank, crank, crank. I'm leaving that door unlocked to see if it comes through the door. Maybe it's because it's still early in the game, it's not going to show up, maybe? This looks booby-trapped. I'm not even gonna try opening it. Like, I don't trust like that. If you're in there, come get me. You know, I'm actually feeling unusually braver today. So, I know I'm moving through this game a little bit slower than I would like to. I guess I'm just kind of motivating myself to not freak out. I guess knowing that people might watch this later, it kind of makes me think to myself, well, if it's a dark corridor, I might as well go through it, or people in the audience might think I'm a chicken, which I am, but I guess that's a whole but yeah, I just don't want to look like a chicken on camera. Yeet. So this is comic book, well, not comic, it was a web comic. And if I mention this webcomic, I know a lot of you are going to have internet PTSD. It's called Homestuck. And there's this thing called Doom Timelines. So here's how Doom Timelines work. Basically, just like in a video game, let's say Super Mario. Let's say you play World 1 of Super Mario. And your destiny is to make it to the end of the game. Now, the only things that matter is all the times that you beat levels. However, every time you die, that's considered like a Doom timeline. Essentially, that's not canon, unless it's necessary for the completion of the game. So, okay, that's locked. So, right now what I'm doing, or I know for sure that I'm gonna die, this playthrough right now, I consider a Doom timeline. I'm just wasting resources, getting things out of the way, finding out where everything is located. And, in the meantime, I'm getting valuable intel that I can use for a different run, for a different version of, damn, what's this character's name again? Chat, it was really something, it was something stupid, because it made me think of something, and now I can't think of it. Okay, by a little time, Beast comes back angrier. Okay, so I guess avoid the beast, don't shoot it. So bullets are not gonna help me here. Okay, so whew, so we got that thing blocked off. I think that should maybe buy us time, I'm not sure. I can kind of hear the monster. You know, I'm just gonna keep cranking it and see what happens. Besides, I kind of want to save and take a break for the night, so if it comes out and kills me, then that just means I get to go back to the save point. Okay, at this point, I feel like I'm pretty sure that the monster is not going to show up, because I keep throwing things into these holes, I keep shooting them, I keep making noises with the crank, and nothing really seems to attract it. So maybe on my next playthrough, once I die and I get to start over, I will be a lot less careful. I don't know what's behind that door. That door is not friendly at all. You know what? To keep myself sane while I play this, I am going to attempt to sing songs. So like if you know me in real life, and odds are you probably don't, but if you're one of the lucky ones who do, and okay, I'm not lucky if you know me, I'm a menace, I'm a complete menace, but like, okay, not really, I'm not a menace anymore, but I like to sing. I like to sing dumb songs, and I like to make shit up as I go along. So I'm gonna try to sing some songs here to get me through the horrors of the World War, the Great War. I'm not gonna do that too often though, I don't want it to get annoying, so... Deliso. 7789. Okay, that's the number I was looking for, I think. Deliso. You know what the funny thing is? A long time ago, I actually took a French class in high school. And of course I did not actually learn any French, but I did learn that Beauty and the Beast is spelled La Belle and the Beast. My professor used to constantly show us that film, and I think he thought that it would teach us French. I mean, it taught me one phrase, so I guess maybe it did do something, but you know. I mean, there's only so much you can learn from watching Pineapple's French and Beauty and the Beast over and over again. Oh, and he also showed us Mr. Bean. So yeah, I never really learned French, and I ended up taking online Spanish to make up the credits. But I also hear me faltering. That's because I am scared, and when I'm scared, I will stop focusing on the story that I'm telling, and I will start speaking nonsense. Okay, I recognize this area. Shit, I locked this. Oh wait, there should be an area I can... This door. Okay. I wonder if this monster is gonna pop up randomly. Oh god, for a minute there I thought this thing was the monster again. Okay. Ooh, I'm starting to get a knack of that, don't I? I just think inanimate objects are the monsters. You should check rodents, bunkers, or pests. Stick, piece of wood. I don't need this at the moment. We gotta get that crank. I'm not gonna save the game, because if I save the game, I lose the gasoline. And I really do not want to lose that gasoline. There's no auto-save in this, is there? Actually, you know what? That sounds very important. I am gonna look it up. Okay, there are no checkpoints in the game. Okay. I can go as far as I want, and I can die. And it'll just take me back to where I last saved, which is good because we're gonna be needing that. He hasn't shown up yet. As soon as I make a little bit of progress in the game. And just to kind of expedite, I'm gonna be a little bit of a sneak here, and I am going to write down these codes. Now technically, Technically, I did go through the trouble of collecting these codes, so it's not like I'm looking them up myself. I am simply taking note of what I've learned in real life and writing it down. And that should be considered a strategy. I do not consider that cheating. And the next time we go through this, I will not have to go through everything all over again. I keep thinking this thing does something, but it probably doesn't. Okay, I feel like this is the room where I'm gonna encounter the monster simply because there was a notification here earlier telling me not to make loud noises. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of that. I bet you anything that hole, the moment I get into that lockdown, the monster is gonna pop up. And, okay, so by level design, before I get up there, because I am nervous and I've gotta work up the courage, and what better way to work up the courage than to talk non-stop. I'm gonna go up to that crank. My prediction, that monster's gonna pop out of that hole. It's gonna force me to go through this door again as I lure the monster in that direction. And I'm probably gonna have to play around with the locks in order to buy myself time to come here, place the crank it, and undo this lockdown, opening up the rest of the map. Okay, let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. If I'm right, it's gonna pop up before I can place the crank, and I'm gonna have to run in circles to get it off me so I can actually crank it and get to the next area. Or I'm wrong and I'm just stupid. And I think I was just fucking wrong, wasn't I? I am just a smith, cranking wheels very slowly. Wait a minute. Oh boy, here we go. I heard that, dude. Well, now's a better time than any to toss the bottle. So, if you're watching this, I went through the door, didn't I? Behind me. Don't look back. Don't look back. It's behind me, isn't it? It's right behind me, isn't it? It's right fucking behind me, isn't it? I want to crank the flashlight, but I am not sure if my heart can take it. Oh, don't turn out the lights. Oh, just don't cut out our eyes. Oh, just turn out the light. Oh, just cut out our eyes. What is that? No, is that a save? Oh, please don't tell me that's a save. Please don't tell me that's a save. Because I really don't want to save right now. The thing said there was no autosave, but if there is, I just kind of fucked myself because I don't have any more. So this is actually even more terrifying, because at least I would have expected the crank to be the situation that gets the monster out. But now, because it hasn't appeared yet, I don't know what to expect. There's a hole right there, and I do not like the hole, the hole. Go, bottle. Go. We're running, boys. Through the tunnel. Oh, who am I kidding? Just kill me, just kill me. Ah. And of course, I'm alive again. I am alive again, but I know now more than what I knew before. So, that's actually the perfect cue for me to cut it off for tonight. So I will see you next time. Like and subscribe if you'll enjoy the content. And we're gonna go through a second loop next time.